Good morning everyone. Well, hello. How doing, guys? How are you doing? It is time for more. Ow. Cringe? Yeah, so cringe. Very cringe. Anyways, let's get that thing away. And also, the music is great. I love the music, but for now, we're done with the start. We get to this deduction. So, we're back. And I had some time to think. I've not touched the game over the weekend. I try to restrain myself because I really want to, but I don't. I haven't touched it. It's still safe. But I have some plans, some adjustments to the plan. What I've noticed in the last playthrough is that we were not tactically strong enough to deal with the things. So I think we have to do our tactics a little bit different. But first and foremost, delete the old save because it was a failure. Begin again. Years of hell. So I think we need to start with a little bit less storage.
So, a few days back,
because that keeps us too busy with getting everything.
Breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place.
She does own the place, indeed. We know this. Yes, very nice. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm going to go quickly past this point because we have already seen this multiple times. Hello, Tom Paris and Harry Kim. Yes, stuttering. Yes, we know. Let's get towards the start of the game, shall we? Would be nice if we could make a save at a point where we would be past all this. Because we know. Yes, continue. And there's nothing we could use yet. Bring us to the caretaker, please. Yes, hold the skip. Maximum velocity. Damage reports, they're all very interesting. Okay, the first starting thing. Yeah, I wish you could turn off the tutorials. I made a request in Discord for that. Because this part, we know this part. This part is just normal. And welcome to the array. Which you're gonna blow up later. There is no other way. There's no other way. Okay. And now we finally have control. This is the point I'd love to save the game at. Because then I could go back here. Can I save it separately myself? No, there's no save option yet. They were talking about the save option because I want to start at this point. Because this is where the game actually starts, where I actually going to start doing things. So we have a new area again. Deuterium. So beneath, yes, I know the tutorial. We have seen the tutorial. Yes, this is good. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's all uranium and deuterium, that's all this. So let's grab the uranium first. I mean, we're right here now, so let's grab this one. Resources. I'm not there? Apparently I'm not there. But I'm over here. So why is my ship... Yeah, go there. Yes, go there. Go to the place. Let's get the easy... I mean, the downsides don't matter at all at the moment. Which is something I also requested that it would actually make a difference. We can now deactivate grey mode. Add a tutorial. Hello. Yes. We turn it on. And they're happy. Yes. Scan for an optional. Trying. I'll do all optionals. If you don't know what happens. Scan for life signs. Don't board, Captain. Scan the array. Several life signs. Good. Vulcan. Unsure. Okay. So we're now ready. Collect and store uranium to repair the transporter room. I want to get as much as I can anyway. Yeah, downstairs don't matter at the moment. And yes, we can fix it. I agree. Let's fix it. Normally I fix the whole ship already, but... Okay. Now we can actually collect some for ourselves. I want to make sure I get the full stock of uranium. I might actually also want to get myself some repairs going. Okay, so here we are. We got a lot of things damaged. I'm still running on high power because I forgot to turn it off. Here you. Grey mode. Yes. There's no reason to have anything else because at the moment we're only using 15 power. We don't need 60 at the moment. I do want to turn on this one here. So we have some place we can go to, and I want a fixed engineer office. That's important because then we get an extra engineering crew. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something is so oddly placed. I think about making another phase control room later. But that's for later. First, let's fix all this. Do I turn this on? There's no need for it right now. No, there's no need. Get more fuel. I want to just make sure we get the fuel and then uranium and then we're good. Engineering is good. Now we need to make sure we can put our people inside some places. Let's fix the mess hall. Now we have 2 of them. I fixed the phases as well. Down to 32 uranium. The ship, it's now fixed. Very good. Our power is still good. I want to fix the shield generator as well, and that should be close to 60 power. Should be close. We don't have torpedo things, doesn't matter. Would have been nice if we had the full there, but it's fine. We're now just under 1,000, so we're good. Let's get the uranium here and then move to the main mission. We're at 50 power. This should be okay. This is all damaged. I want to get the science laboratory going because then we already start making science. Even though we can't use it yet, we can already start accumulating it. Very quickly here, I know. This is fixed. The mess hall can be turned off for now. I mean, we have food. Even though it doesn't mention yet, we keep the food on. I could go off grey mode. You know what? Let's go off grey mode. Because we want to make sure we can actually have our laboratory going on. Science lab. The room needs to be opened. Put in a science lab right next to it, and I think I want to deal with only 2 science labs today. Sick bay we can't because we don't have uranium. Then let's grab some uranium. I want to clear this entire deck over here, if I can. And I want to make only storage for uranium and for deuterium, and not for tritanium because we don't need that much of it anyway. Seems like a bit of waste to have the full storage for that. Now we'll begin with actually making choices. And it's Kim and Mr. Paris. Get ready for your first away mission. Again. Yes, we know. The cornfield thingy. Yes, we're in the middle of cornfield. Let's see. Footprints or strange noises is 25, 29 on this. I do like to get this. Oh, actually, there's no science, so it doesn't matter. The next here would be medical science or Starfleet, which is Tom Paris is good at most of those things, so this should be okay. I want to make sure we don't need Kim for the next one to desperately. Tom used the tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following their readings, they navigate through corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse strumming a banjo. Yes. A harmless old man strumming the banjo, there he is. Strumming the banjo as he should. I want to go for this one. The chance is low, but it's a lot of science, which I want. And we get. Tom stepped forward, squaring his shoulders and demanding an answers. The old man seems more amused than intimidated, chuckling to himself and shaking his head. He's confused why Harry and Tom are early, as it's not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Well, one isn't much help. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Science is our main thing, so let's go for more science. Fuel we can get easily at the moment. Harry and Tom analyzed the energy readings, confirming advanced holographic technology, masking the wall. Before they can pinpoint the source, the people from the field burst in, building farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn as an illusion. The back wall dissolving to show a bluish glow room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-king woman, lie on surgical tables. Sorry. Side puppies. I've forgotten on the difficulty. I've gone to sector 8, then hit the wall. I've gone to sector 3. Sector 3. I think it's sector 3? I think it's sector 3, where you have all the caissons attacking you. I just didn't get enough tactical powers yet. I have some ideas about how to make a build better. Duranium. We can store more. Yes, Duranium then, because it's guaranteed success. Wake up as a dude man. As always, Duranium is the best option. And critical. Now, this is rare. I never can really get criticals. I get usually 1 or 2 per entire run before anything else, so yeah. Red Eye, have you also seen the thing where if you lose Tuvok early and then you go to the sector 2 or 3, I believe, there is a point where you have to wait for security people to bring a report. And then suddenly Tuvok appears, even though he might have been dead beforehand. Yeah, I had it happen once. Took his lungs and he just was there suddenly again. It was kind of odd. Yeah. Harry Kim is unavailable. Indeed, indeed. Captain. What happened over there, Mr. Paris? We lost contact with you for several hours. What? We were here for only an hour, right, Harry? Harry. He was just beside me. And he's still in the array. But why were you released and not... The Maquis are hating us, Captain. Put them on screen. Yeah, that happened once as well. Yeah. It was for me on my first playthrough. I was intended to make Tuvok my main character and just leveling up because I think Tuvok is cool. And then I was doing that, and at some point I had Cass and I was seeing from, hey, Cass and Tuvok work well together. Both pretty useful statistics for them. So I was like leveling up Cass and put, I think, Tom Paris or someone as third in. And then we went for the asteroid. And Tuvok got his lungs removed. His lungs got removed, which I know from a series, but still, yeah, it was a problem with my main character. And then we put him on the holographic lungs and followed the enemy ship, and 3 fails in a row. So Tuvok died very, very quickly, from being the main guy to death. Basically, in one go. It was like, yeah. And thank you. We continued on because I continued till the ship dies. If the ship dies, we start again. I don't do saves coming. We don't do that. Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. My chief engineer Belana Torres is missing. Is she with you? I do have some more plans about how to make my build better though. The Vulcans have 2 lungs. I mean, I think both the lungs, plural, were stolen. If you say lungs, then I assume both. Because you can live on 1 lung. It's not comfortable, but you can. No, Commander. One of our own is also missing. It seems we share a problem, and it would make sense if we solve it together. 3 of us will be moved to your ship. And there are the 3. I like that the old 3 they sent is Chakotay and 2 traitors. I like that. It's always fun. Captain, this is Tuvok, Oh, I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. As am I, Captain. Commander Chakotay must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Are you going to deliver us into Starfleet's waiting hands, Falcon? Correct. However, I assure you, I perform my duties aboard your ship at the highest standards. Now that will be a very reassuring thing to hear. Yes, he was doing his best. Charming. And so you have Paris with you too. Are you forming a Maquis Traitors Club, Captain? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. We can't get back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. I still don't know how he fixes that, by the way. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Yeah, critical and stuff. life support on the core decks. We've done that. I wish these tutorials would go away at some point after so many. Since engineering office is functional, I know. Then you want me to go and fix deck 2, and then you want me to fix the mess hall. Yes, it's all been done, mate. And then crew coordinations. Yes, it's all fine. While waiting for all work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. That's very fine. Oh, yeah, they're completed. Yes. And we switch that to premium rations. They're all happy. Yay! Okay. That was the whole you have to do this all. Still have poor housing, but that's fine. We're working on that. It's been worked on. We still have 2 already being removed. I was very happy with last time we used an extra engineering team. Having 3 teams is pretty good, so I think I'll do that again. Because that was really good. I don't think I'll do 3 storages. I think 2 storage will be enough. And we'll do 2 science stations instead of 3. I think the 3 was just a bit too much. Even though it's really nice for science and stuff. Can we actually go to the other system? No, we can't go to the other system. We just grab some fuel then. Fuel me. There we go. Yes. Make some crew quarters. Indeed. Yes. Tutorial. Cool. Okay. Get that ready. Get that ready. I want to clear more. To clear all this. And then put another. I think we might put another emergency room over here because that's the only anything that fits there. And I put another engineering station here so I have them nice together because I like to have them together. And I think it was smart to have the crew quarters actually over all decks and not just one crew deck, which I usually do go for crew deck over here. Because if they destroy this life support, all my crew is getting sad. But if they're divided over all decks, you don't lose them all at the same time. So your morale doesn't go down as fast. That might be a good one to do. Anyways. There is no downside because there is no HP bar yet, so it's also something that I think they should fix. Here, hull minus 20, there is no HP, so it doesn't matter. It does not matter. And here we build the first emergency quarter. Yes, very nice. Back to space. We don't. I mean, 300 is fine. We cannot store anything more anyway. We got the coal. Yep. We can continue. Gideon, thank you very much for the subscription, mate. Welcome, welcome. And thank you very much, dude. You're awesome. 12 months, a whole year, dude. That's awesome. That is really cool. Oh, by the way, have you seen the newest emote we have? We have duplication now. Yes, we have clones. We can make ourselves an army. Yes. And I have plans to make more emotes. Yeah. The clone army is here. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo. Though he seemed a lot less jellyfishy back on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want the people back. Yes, indeed. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Intimidation. I tested all these already. I mean, we can scan them, of course. Scanning is good. That gives Tuvok some more clues. Scan the array. No sign of them, Captain, and no human life force indicated at all. Who or what are we talking about? Well, we know it's a jellyfish. That's not a humanoid. I'm pretty sure jellyfish is not a humanoid. Yes. Anyway, intimidation. That makes Joko very happy. Good rush for level 2 sickbay. There's a lot of checks for sickbay early on. Haven't too many problems with sickbay actually, because usually one sickbay that I have is usually plenty for me. Will it actually help that sometimes you get these challenges where you have a 30% plus a green 35? Would that be affected by sickbay? Because I'm pretty unsure about how those are calculated. We don't leave without them. Return our crew, face the consequences. Yes. You are adrift. Lost in a struggle you cannot comprehend. And I have no time for this. There just isn't enough time. Go away. Puny humans. Time for what? No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. No, my time. We got off, Captain. Starfleet diplomacy might work in the Alpha Quadrant, but out here, you should have let me handle that. What? Normally I get a positive response when I go aggressive with her. Okay. Your methods might have worked against the Cardassians, but this is a different kind of adversary. So there is a difference there. Ooh, that is cool. I thought it was always the same response. That's nice. Captain Commander, I fail to see how this spirited debate will help us locate our missing crew members. Perhaps a more logical approach would be beneficial. Stop being a bunch of bitches, yes. You're right. Tuvok, it seems the Delta Quadrant is getting to our heads. What do you suggest? I observe that the array has been sending energy pulse toward the 5th planet on the neighboring star system ever since your arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our mission crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. Logic. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems we're stuck with each other for the time being. I'm willing to bury the hatchet for now. But let's not pretend we're friends. Agreed. Mr. Parrish, take a helm again. Let's find our people. Next system. Very interesting. A ship. What are we doing at the moment? We are... Yeah, they're still both busy. So I want to fix that. That's one cycle. So that should be just... we go to the sector and halfway there we're already done. And yep. And the ship, fix that. That's gonna be another engineering team. There. I like having three teams, so that's just nice. And we can easily turn it off. Enter ship. Done. So that's the first crew quarters. I want to I think I just want to empty this one first, then start building here. There's no teams for that. And I want to get to my science tree. Actually, I need to get a science lab as well. Another. Ooh, science. Speaking of science, yes. Okay, the radium is still good. We can get some. Without having overburdened. I do want to grab the science. Then the uranium. And then I can do some fuel. I don't want to overfuel myself. Engineering team is ready. Very good. Make me another science station if you would. Oh, requires tritium and 60 uranium. We don't have that. Okay, fair enough. So we can't do a second science station then for a while. Then we just do some crew quarters, right? Two. There. So it will fit. From that. And that is all right. Oh, no, actually we have more. We have another team somewhere. There. Go team go. This is uranium. I want this. I want it. There is no downside to the HP loss doesn't matter, so it's unfortunate, but we some injured crew. But that means we do have to open up the sick bay, which I think is already... Okay, it needs to be fixed. Fine. We'll fix in a bit, and then those 3 people can get back to work. That's the only downside. Not too fussed about it. Yeah, I like good science. 20, we'll take 20. And I'll take this fuel over here because it's the first away. I haven't fixed our last possible moment goes to the yellow. Dang it. We can just quickly go here. Fill her up. Nope, that's not it. You. And you place another there. Another. We can't, never mind. We need more uranium. Yeah, take the big load. Hopefully we can in one go fill her up. We cannot. Unfortunate. Pretty unlucky with the rolls today. Pretty unlucky. About 51 should be enough. So we can make one more emergency quarters. Very good. So that would be 12, 24, then another 24, so 48, 50, 60 people, and we have only 50, so that will be enough. Actually got one too many, I think, but that's fine. We can deal with that. They should be a lot happier now without having the worst experience ever. Okay, let's first grab the uranium. And then we do this one. Fixed it. Let them grab these rooms. I kind of want to save rooms because as soon as we get to the third sector, no, the second sector, then we unlock titanium, and then these rooms will also give me titanium for dismantling them, which is kind of cool. I'd love to have that, but I think actually we can take these two apart. I can't place anything there. I want to think about making another phaser room. Let's at least take these two out, and that's it. Yeah, for now. Mining station. Repair the mining station. Ah, we got a good one for once. Good. Let's grab the fuel here. And now we need a cargo bay. Yes, indeed, we do. We'll be right over here. Bam. And we do want another cargo bay. How about weapons? Can we make one of these? No, these cost 20 titanium. Okay. So this is all titanium costs, right? Yeah. All titanium and extra stuff. So we can't do anything offensive right now. We have to wait for the next sector then. Bulk we don't have. Technologies also titanium. So actually, hydroponics is not. Interesting. That is kind of interesting. Could we rush hydroponics? We need to get science as soon as possible. Hydroponics is doable to rush that. But we want to build something, right? Apparently no. I can do another storage. For now. Yeah, I don't want two storage anyway, so that's fine. Place it there. We're gonna replace it at some point and put it at a different location. There we go. Nice and full. About you, Kampa. They're beautiful pictures, by the way. I love the way it looks. Here we are, Captain. And might I say, what a ride. What you handles like a dream. Responsible, agile. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Paris. Let's see what we have here. Slowly erase energy pulses, Voyager discovers the desert planets with a harsh and forgiving landscape. Are Harry, Kim and Belana perhaps being held in his place? What's so special about this ugly old space rock? Well, check the energy impulses. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They're consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team to investigate the area. There's something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The NT said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means. We'd better hurry. General scan. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anyone want to live here? Let's take a look at what happened here. The atmosphere contains no nucleogenic particles, Captain. The planet is incapable of producing rain. I've studied thousands of M-class planets. I've never seen an atmosphere without nucleogenics. There must have been some kind of extraordinary environmental disaster. Yes, there was. Not a mystery for later. Prepare the team. And hello, Mr. Neelix. Welcome, welcome. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor Maquis have ever seen such a species. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrants? Well, hello, mister. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Do you find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you have heard the story before. No, really. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down the plant with the Ocampa. Oh, we got the ads. The ads are running. The ads are running. Gonna wait for the ads, as we do. As we do. In the meantime, enjoy some music. At some point I'll stop reading these things because I've read them so many times already. It's a cool story, but yeah. This is the 6th time, I guess? And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. The ads have proceeded. We have survived. Let's continue with Neelix here. The Captain is a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide. But of course, a guide needs a little, you know, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void falls have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find a missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Now we need to build a cargo bay. That's already on the dock. That's already being built right now, isn't it? Yeah, 3 cycles. Yeah, that's fine. They are all busy. No, not all busy. We have now some uranium, so let's fix sick because we got some sick people. Let's fix that. Maybe, yeah, I've clicked the right one. Also, I was afraid to accidentally dismantle it. I didn't. Good. So that is done, and we just fly and grab some more. I mean, I don't want to grab the fuel actually. I just want to wait for the timer. Sick bay ready. Very nice. Cargo bay ready. Morale up. And cargo bay ready. Good. Good talk. And Neelix is already as well. Or I should say the caretaker. Delicious, delicious tomato soup. Yes, indeed. Ah yes, you're missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot you'll find the Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon Ogla? One Kazon sect of many. They control as part of the Quadrants. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Ocampa had our people. Well, the Ocampa do have our people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Magi, Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. A bit more information about Ogla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send them down. And that of course means we have to go back. We actually can store more fuel. Let's see, it should be defaulted to fuel, and it has, good. I'll put this one on the uranium. And then we should be able to grab this. Oh, unlucky, once again. Have we? We've only made one successful one. The rest all fails, right? So today, yeah. So not the best of luck. Send the team. Neelix, I want Chakotay, and I want who? I like Tuvok because he can just blast things. Blasting good. They're waiting to materialize in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get the bearings in this dust bowl? Well, we use Command Chakotay and hope he's successful. We might actually get the fuel here. I'm not sure if we can actually fit... yes, we can fit it. We can fit the fuel. Good. I have failed on rolls like this, where we just end up over here. It does happen. It does happen. Using his survival skills and the position of the sun, Chakotay determines the cardinal directions. He navigates the team through the rocky valley, eventually reaching a rocky ledge, gaining a better view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Okla settlement. However, the wind is picking up, and the massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading away. We need to find cover fast. Make some cover. And let's see if we can... I mean, science is good too, but I think materials at the moment are better. I mean, it doesn't really matter at the moment. Ooh, unlucky. I mean, 50-50. The away team is desperately trying to build a shelter, but a strong wind is giving them a hard time. As the storm intensifies, the makeshift cover collapses, leaving them exposed to the full force of the sandstorm. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides, the away team emerges bruised and battered, and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Okla settlement. No injuries though, so that's fine. We reach the settlement. How do we approach people here? I like Neelix to do the introduction normally, but he is fatigued, so not the best at the moment. Let's get these two together. This will give me 200, this will give me 100, and it's more likely to succeed. I do need them after this point, though. I mean, we still have Tuvok, who's pretty good, and also fully not fatigued. Yeah, fully rested. That's the word for it. The away team approaches with open hands and peaceful expressions, hoping they convey their good intentions. The Kazon Okla woman and children seem scared but curious, watching from a distance. The men approach cautiously, weapons at the ready. A tall Kazon emerged from the settlement, Jabba, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around the corner. It's an elf. It's an elf. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? I see rewards, but that's very expensive. We don't have enough engineering. We could do... I mean, show strength is nice. We can get a reward here, but do I... This will guarantee success. This will almost guarantee success. I'm gonna assure with no bad intentions. I think that's just the best way. They're both fatigued, so it's not the best, but it's still decent. Ooh, close though. The away team calmly explains their peaceful intentions, emphasizing their desire to find their missing crew. The diplomatic approach eases the tension, and Jabba explains that the Ocampa live underground. The access is controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabba points to the bruised woman he's holding as a slave, an Ocampa. He explains that he is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points at Jabba and demands the Ocampa woman to be freed. Yeah, there's risk. Things are getting out of hand. Captain, we should retreat. Retreat? With phaser fire, you mean? Yes. I mean, it's the last one anyway, so fatigue doesn't matter at this point. Phaser fire at the ready. Your choice has consequences. Actually, no. The only consequences are that they say a few different words, but the actions are exactly the same. I tested it several times. This asteroid system with 12 hull damage are brutal on this difficulty. Yes, they are. Also, the nebulas are nasty as well. The away teams lay down covering fire, forcing the Kazon to take cover. This allows them to minimize their exposure to enemy fire. Jabba shoots, though furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties, and we got some loot as well, which still fits. Nice. But every time my Voyager dies, I restart. So we're on the third run at the moment. Because we have a few big mistakes on my part. Once I broke my in the nebula area, I broke my deflector, and I was in the process of fixing it, and then I did a few other things, and it flew away, and my ship died. And I was like, how did it die? I had no DPS. And then I looked at it, and oh yeah, my deflector was offline. So every second you move, you take 15 damage in there. So I died, and we restarted again. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprised the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the range between the two go? Well, deep enough. My dearest guest, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. You're desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As you've been said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There's a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier will be necessary. Excellent idea. Cass, can you help us once we locate the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, why did you come to the surface? This will all help too. I'm not sure if it gives a bonus or anything to have all that information, but I think it's just better for a story. Yes, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. Once possessed telepathic abilities, but these are atrophied over many generations. How did Cass and Neelix meet? I met Cass while I was trading with the case on Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in the terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I do it again in a heartbeat. What does Cass know about a caretaker? For generations, he has provided the camp with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea what he does it, or where he came from? No. We do have some stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. We got things to do, indeed. And get Cass examined, indeed. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Hello, the doctor. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of the sickbay for now, and his patient, Cass. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. In the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best. Captain, I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you excuse me, I have patients to tend to and a sickbay to reorganize. Ta-ta! Get out! Get this thing going. This is something I had a problem with at the start of the game and still sometimes have. Some research you can only do in here. And other research is still available, by the way. You can only do from the research screen. But those things that are in here are not always in the research screen. Someone has been looking there and didn't find it because it is not there, which is annoying. Annoying. Anyway, we got some stuff done. The guys are done digging. We got the cargo bay over here. This will probably be a battery room, I think. This is only one space. I do want to build anything at the moment. I don't think... I kind of want to save every little room I can, because every room will give me some tritanium, and it will be important in a bit. So, we got everyone housed. We got a few sick people who are being treated. We're having a positive morale at the moment, so that's good. Our fuel situation is decent. We are actually running on Warp Core Tier 1, so... I mean, I could turn this down a bit, maybe. Can I get, 26 power away from this? At the moment, we're not using the extra storage. So the uranium storage here can be turned off for now. Let's see if I can get myself back to grey mode without having to waste anything. Let's... Cannot fix that. I do want to fix that one, even though it won't turn it on. This one needs to be fixed well, because we need to make the thing happen. That's still damaged, but we can't fix that. No, titanium. So, since engineerings are not needed right now, we got only 2 active... Yeah, only 2 active, so one of them can be turned off. This one, turn off. I don't think I can actually save more power here at the moment. Because I do want to keep my cargo bay open for my deuterium. I do want to keep my science coming in, because we do need that quite a lot soon. So, no, I don't think I can actually lower it to 60. Oh well, let me turn it on again. There's no point in not having it on if it just doesn't make a difference. Yeah, we'll keep it on. It's fine. I was trying to see if we can get some extra juice out of it, but no. Not yet. We need to wait till Neelix has decide that he feels good again. Research. Oh, there's life support. Yep. And there, finally we have science. Signal amplifier. Yes. Workshop. Very good, Tuvok. I see. There we go. Now, the workshop works its ways fine. There is no other workshop management system. But that the science works the same way is kind of, yikes. Anyway, that's being built in 3 cycles. There's research. There we go. So can finally do good things. I do want to focus normally on engineering level 2 as soon as possible, which I'm going to do right now. I got 15, yes, right now. Because one of my Busar collectors level 2. Or I do first crew. Actually, yes, because we do have somewhere. Then inspired workforce. Crew core. I do want those, obviously. Science, maybe? Ah, yes, field training. That's what I want. Extra XP. Cost 14 cycles, though. I will wait in this sector to actually get those cycles done before we go to do any missions, though. So we'll flying around a bit. Sick amplifier completed. Yes, I know. Do we have enough fuel for 14 cycles? That might be a bit much. It's 400... That's 400 deuterium. And a little bit. We can do that. So we will be running a little bit low, though. Research me. And now we go to the compass settlement, and it should be fixed before. There we go. There we go. Now we get more research, more XP for that. Hydroponics bay. We can already build that actually if we want to, because it doesn't require titanium. But I think I want tier 2 first. Right? No, not science. We want engineering tier 2, so I can get to my Bussard collectors too. And we actually get some free deuterium when we get titanium. That's a problem actually. I need to do that anyway. I'm not gonna run towards warp core efficiency 1, which I normally would do, because that's a bit too far in. We do need to get some combat as well, because I want to make sure I can go to better improve phaser fire rates. Just this. I don't know if it's improve or phaser control room for this. I think this is the only upgrade we need to do. But the fire rates would be insane. So I want to get this as soon as possible as well, because that will save me quite a lot. Anyway, ship is fine. Crew's fine. Fuel's a bit low, but we're okay. Yes, sure. Get some more deuterium. It's a good mission to do for free, basically free morale. Because we're gonna fly to the next zone anyway. So we want Cass, we want Chakotay, and we want Tuvok, as usual. A group of K-zoners already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off a bit. Watch out, shout one of them. The foreign warriors are back. Yeah, now we're warriors. The last time we were sweet hawkers, I believe. Captain, the K-zone seem hesitant, almost fearful. What are your orders? Well, free stuff here. That'll do. Let's see. I have to make sure we got Cass over here. Not fatigue. That's important. But for now, she can be used. Oh, so close. The away team points a face at the Kazon, issuing a clear warning. Retreat or face the consequences. Then, with a dramatic flair, they start counting to 3. 1, 2, 3. And the Kazon run away. Good. And we got some free stuff. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance using the transporter signal amplifier now to find the possible breach in the security barrier. Yes, find breaches. Indeed, those two are fine. That would do. And we get some science too. Science me. The away team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens to a breathtaking sight. Embedded in a large cavern is a futuristic environment with smooth white walls, glowing in warm white light and sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Ocampa city. And this should make Cass wake up again, right? I wonder when it happens. It doesn't? I didn't use her for this one, I only used her there. So why is she tired still? That's surprising. Did I use her a second ago? I thought I used Chakotay there. But he still apparently didn't. Oh well. I prefer science over the thing anyway, so that's fine. Do I use both? Well, no, because we do need Phasifire, and this seems safe enough. Seems safe enough. Famous last words. Famous last words. The away team divides into search parties, systematically exploring the city. The efforts pay off, and they quickly locate a medical facility where Harry and Belana are being held. They find the crewmates awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Belana, wary of the unfamiliar faces, instinctively reaches for a weapon. But before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. Violence, also candy. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of the reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. Fire. On. We need to get out of here. Clear path through debris or obstacles. Yes, please. 56, hallelujah. He's really good. I let the other two just rest out. I don't expect to get a crit. Would be nice, but I don't expect it. 11. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using a phase to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Yes, we can. Analyze the tremors, interface patterns, and recalibrate the transporter signal amplifier accordingly. Also science. Also science. The team analyzed the tremors interface pattern and quickly recalibrate the transporter signal amplifier to compensate. Transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock on the beam and materialize safely aboard Voyager. Pretty good result. Helps if you know what you're doing. Here's a new one. Complete 20 main missions, yes. Back on Voyager, Harry Kim breathes a sigh of relief while Belana Torres eyes her Starfleet's rescue with suspicion. The Maquis engineer struggles to understand the Southern Alliance. Yes. Miss Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. And Ensign Kim, it's good to have you back in one piece. Report for duty, Captain. I didn't think I'd ever see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What else is going on in Chakotay? Since when are we cozying up to Starfleet? It's a long story, Belana. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the plans could help us. The caretaker. He's been acting weird lately. Apparently abducting people is a new hobby of his. Oh, and he increased the Ocampa's power supply enough to last for 5 years, if I recall correctly. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? What can you tell us about the Ocampa? Annoyingly friendly and incredibly naive. They would last 5 minutes on the surface. Apparently they've been living on the ground for over 500 generations. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? The camper mentioned something called the warming? The day our surface turned into a desert. On that day the caretaker appeared and built up our city. Since then he has provided for the Akampa. How selfless of him. It was mentioned that the caretaker provided the Akampa with a mere 5 years worth of energy, coupled with the destruction of the access tunnels, and his frequent reference to running out of time. The logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. I believe he's dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? Well, not. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The camper said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a crock. He also said the caretaker had sent others with the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died? I want you both in sickbay now. Their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately. But why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognose, Doctor. I've already started treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware of his imminent death, the caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Akampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energies eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who could continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before finding a suitable successor, we'll be stranded. We have to return to the array before it's too late. Given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach might be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast away out. Bases, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Give me those shields. And those phasers. You can continue. Don't know why that was paused. Oh, because I turned off the... I think you tested. Yeah, that's why. Repair and activate torpedo launch bay. That's still on the way. Now this sector has been cleaned up. Yeah. How about this sector? Do we still have something left there? We do. Yes. Go over here. Got some more fuel. The launch bay has been secured. We don't have a crew for this, so we don't have uranium enough to fill a cargo with. So at the moment we just turn it off. So the people to activate. Apparently we need more. Don't need you right now, do I? I don't think I do. Switch off. But this is only power? No people? Oh. Well, okay, that doesn't matter then. Some people. Some humans. This cargo bay, we want to use it, but we don't have it at the moment, so... Switch that off. There's people there. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. However, suggest a test run to verify system functionality and to assess our temporary flight control officer's performance in combat. Excuse me, this ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one, or ship. Seriously, Chakotay? Aldo Makin de Valjean, our Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? Balana, focus. We need preparations. I'll pilot the Voyager. Captain, just remember to set your phase to simulation. I'll keep it in mind, Commander. And then not do it. Haha. Tom, Kim, Tuvok. Actually, I want to try with Neelix. Besides Cool Folder. So actually I want to switch it up. This then has to be Harry. This then has to be Tuvok, which I can't do right now. So get that Tuvok, and I get Neelix here. So activate 1, shield hacking, extra penetration. Then we activate Tuvok with his far 2 phaser salvos, and then we activate Neelix to refresh the cooldowns. Sounds good.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders, indeed. Yes, very nice. One of their weapons gone. Well, actually, for this one, we need to disable the shield generator, so fine, we'll go for shield generator.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Oh, we got ads. We got the ads. We're gonna wait. One time, it's nice to have this pausing. Have some music while we wait for the test fight. And the ads will be running. They will be running. And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We shall resume where we left off. In the middle of combat, of course. That's how it goes. And we can do a phase maneuvers, but that doesn't matter. Him, activate. Then we have to wait for cooldown for Mr. Tuvok. Activate. And Neelix.
Ability ready, Captain.
Fire, Mr. Vulcan. Fire. Now, how are we doing? There are no, we destroyed our weapons, and we're now finally shooting at the things we want to shoot at.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory. Also has 59%. It's always 59% after this one, unless you do something really weird. Boom, that's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods were unconventional, however the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. Acceptable, yes. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Voyager should be in the support position for Voyager. Alright, have a transporter room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show the squadron what we're really made of. Yeah, we have out of power, that's fine. Close. Are we that far? Ah, there we are. Yeah, we need all the deuterium here. Bam. And we're back in fuel. Our ship is of course turned off right now, so let's fix that. That should do. And that one's still on. That one can. Oh, we don't have people for that, do we? No, we don't. Where can I grab some humans? I mean, you can get them away from the science lab, I guess. It's not the one to keep running. How is the science going, by the way? We're getting... oh yeah, tier 2. Tier 2, yes. Then afterwards we're gonna get... we can't get the start collectors yet. Let's get plasma torch, so we get even more stuff when we disable... if we clear a room. I wanna make sure we have that early, so... Unfortunately, you can't stop a research in halfway and then retain the research you've done. because simply you don't retain it. Are we not giving them the right food? I don't think we do. The crew is happy. We're about above 900, so that's all done. Did the food reset? Premium. There we go. There we go. Back to positive. Now, if possible, you want to be above 3,000, above this number here, because then you get all kind of bonuses. Get the plasma torch. Yep, that one. So get more from clearing rooms. Oh, I need to destroy this here. Captain, reach your destination. Have no fear, the Kazon are here. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's a Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. You're probably not calling to chat. I'll have a Marquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us? All we care about is getting home, Japan. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. That's all. After your display of firepower, we do not fear you, but we are not fools. We have no dispute with you. Then leave. The array is ours. It is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. Well, actually, yes, we do. It's our array. The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath. Japan, we can discuss this like two civilized... No, we cannot. Battle stations. Yeah, this is fine.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. I want to fire at their weapons.
Attack the front, Captain.
I wish its cooldown wouldn't start when we haven't used it yet. That would be nice, but it has.
Ability ready, Captain.
Front shields are almost down, 60% here. Well, not percent. That's
Ability ready,
incorrect.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, the weapons are taken out. Let's focus on their shield then. Ah, yes, we have
Enemy
torpedoes.
shields destroyed, Captain.
Have a torpedo.
An enemy is fled, Captain.
Enemy has fled. Next enemy.
Moving to attack the
Its
front,
weapons. Wolves got their engines.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy
Fire Mr.
shields
Tuvok.
destroyed, Captain.
Engines destroyed. Want to fire at their... Oh, the weapon's already down. Oh, well, that's easy.
Moving to the enemy ability ready, Captain.
And they're gone. Enemies destroyed. We lost 1% hull, that's fine. 1% is fine. We can have an ally, indeed. Not really plan to take allies. Although it will be interesting, but I think it will cost a lot of resources, so that's why I don't. You're strong, Captain, but there's strength in numbers. I've called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. And I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect your camper. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Did you ever consider allowing Nokamba to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Nokamba are stronger than you think. Send us home. Captain, Japan wasn't bluffing. These reinforcements have arrived. I could try to exit the array system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrants, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time's up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Nokamba. You must destroy it. Don't listen, we'll be stranded. Selfish. Please protect your Nokamba. Yes. And the caretaker dies. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to exit the primary control system to send us back? We will destroy the array. Yes. We have asked to be involved, but we are. I won't really lives the camper for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready to trackable devices. What are you doing? The array is our only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Trackable devices ready, Captain. Fire. Pretty close by shot for trackable devices. Don't want to be this close to them. We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are? Making decisions for all of us. The captain is what? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Kampa. They remind me of our people. We're fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Kampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now definitely leaves my next parole review. A missed parole review should be not your primary concern at the moment, Miss Paris. Ah, thanks, Tuvox. Hadn't thought about that. Joben is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. No, and Joben. Okay, that's all information. We've done the research. Do we need to do that right now? Plasma torches are being done in 11. Okay. I do want to mess around with this system a little bit longer. Actually, no, this is the sector still, so we need to go here quickly. Yeah, we have time. The sector is over, yes. Hey, employee! Lovely cheeseburger. What? Am I food now? Okay. I've just become food. Check. Now, are we lucky and do we get some titanium here? Usually you don't. But it's now unlocked, as you can see here. So now if we disassemble rooms, we will get titanium from it, which will help us with research. And we don't get it here. The uranium is something we need. Fuel is going fast, so I need to make sure we're close to fuel. There's only 2 fuel systems here, which is pretty limited. Let's go to the ship. This is the cargo bay. We do not have people for it right now. Let's see. It's offline. Let's start opening that room. That should give us some titanium. Then research is still being done. Actually, I should wait for that till I have that research done. How many cycles for this? Doesn't say. 3 cycles. Okay, so we can... This will be finished before this one is finished, so we can continue this instantly. And we get, hopefully, more titanium out of it. And then... we should look around. Yeah. I do want to fix this as well. The aero shuttle. I don't really... I mean, I will fix the shuttle bay, but I probably turn it off most of the time. We don't do workshop right now. That can be turned off. That's just waste of resources right now. That needs to be there. Torpedo launch bay is fine. Cargo bay. I'd like it to turn on, but we don't have it much at the moment yet. That's the only thing we can actually... Oh, we have them both turned off. Let's turn this one on. So get some more fuel. And we have the people, so let's turn the one on as well. So we're now... It's just the workshop turned off. That's fine. We need some fuel as well. And quickly. I'd love to grab this, but I think we grab this and then we go towards deuterium. And the science is nice, but that will be a later one. Fuel first, because we kind of need it. And we do have 4 of them, so we should be able to refill. There we go. Research on. So we got now extra resource when we get something deconstructed. I'd like to get a cargo bay to level 2. That just sounds good to take. And it sounds like we don't have to upgrade our cargo base for that, but I'm not sure about it. We need all the resources we can get right now, so I'm gonna go for the risky one. Oh, that's unlucky. No damage though, so that's kind of fine. Let's go to the outside one. Get some fuel quickly. Good room. There we go. We do have space. Yeah, a 150 space. That's good. So... we don't have titanium yet, so I can't yet use it. Also, we need to get people in, because I keep forgetting to do that. Hurry, get in there. Phase control. I believe 2 vocals for this, right? It doesn't say, it doesn't have a number, so we could put Jacote here because Tuvok has other things he's good at. Science there, I want Balana in the main engineering because she does have a little effect on our warp, on a warp core, so that's good. And navigation deflector is nice, but not needed. I want Tuvok, of course, in the mess hall. Sorry, Tuvok. I want Neelix in the mess hall, yes. We got some extra morale per cycle, which is kind of great. Actually, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, yes. Cass is still some. We also have the doctor, of course, who can only be in the sick bay, so get in sick bay. What can we can put people in there? The shield generator. 52% room efficiency. I have no clue what that does, but Tuvok, go. Stronger shield, always good. And I do want to save up. We're now researching the cargo bay. Yeah. I need to get the crew quarters. We need to get into combat, and we need to get as soon as possible. We start collects level 2. Which we can't do right now. This is what I was hoping to get. So hope we get some... we didn't actually get any titanium from this one. Interesting. I'll leave this open for now. We'll find a use for it. Probably gonna be a crew space, I guess. We'll see. Now I can't open these yet because I don't have the materials at the moment. But soon I will. Soon. Let's see. Now we don't want to risk any loss of the hull because we do need to fix our hull. And it's more expensive to fix the hull than to have it already be good. Actually, ship. They're not doing anything. You guys go and fix the hull. Go and fix that. So we got 6 hull points per duranium there, per 2 duranium per cycle. That's good. Let's fuel up. I'll take all of it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. 900. So now we can fly past these two. Grab them both. The radium is the most important. We do have 150. Let's get rid of this first. Because it's right there. Let's use a torpedo. Nice. Fuel up. And then we go to the main mission. We can fit it. We can fit it. So I want it. Nice. That's a good amount. Science and then go. Always one more. Always one more. Very low chance for getting a high reward. I think 30 is fine. Close. I don't know why, but I just remembered your game was what has it become? Did you finish it, or where can I buy it? At the moment, you can't finish it. You can't buy it yet. It hasn't been finished. It's one of those projects that I worked hard on, but then eventually was like I couldn't figure out a problem, so I probably have to make a new one. 70,000 light years from home. It seems like we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, Maquis and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. The anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews in 1 ship, stranded in Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together, to coexist. Coexist, Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You going to trust a Maquis with that responsibility? I'm willing to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. And give me 27 of your crew, please. I know the feeling. Once I did a nice idea, but then the house came across. Yeah, I know, man. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. And I probably will try it again in the future. 1 sec. Probably try it once again in the future. But not right now. When I have my things a bit more sorted and a lot less stress about things, because that's a thing I have at the moment, which I need to get rid of. Stress a little bit is good, but I got a little bit too much. Anyways, Next guest, you want to see me? Do you need anything before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we want to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my Anglabosk. More than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you need that. He's actually right. We need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer? That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Cass, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there. I don't know, so much to explore and to discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better, learn more, develop them. Become the brain. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe we could learn from him, assist him in sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well then, welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. A sudden distress scroll reveals Voyager's victory over Jabba and sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Jamie wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find out Alexian, Zibian, who was captured while exploring the Ocampa landscape. Gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. Even more crew, and now we're getting in trouble. Now the trouble starts. Alright everybody, listen up. We're alone in an uncharted path of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite the crews as one Starfleet crew. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We'll innovate. We'll seek out shortcuts and new technologies. We'll forge alliances and confront those who stand in our path. We'll adapt, we will prevail. We will not rest until we reach home. Well spoken, Captain. Claps all around. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of the crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Poor Kim. Oh boy, imagine me becoming captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As your first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris set a new course. We're flying home. Travel now. Sector 2. Let's go. We didn't get any downside because we were hanging about too long. So that's good. Oh, good stretch, good stretch.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok.
It's a very nice log. I know. I've seen it 3 times. It's fine. Mr. Neelix, do you have any recommendation for edible plants? Plants? Yeah, there's a lovely little L-class plant close by. Lush vegetation, abundant wildlife. It's almost perfectly safe. Almost? That's reassuring. Mr. Neelix could accompany the away team and provide first-hand guidance. I'll second that. Lieutenant Paris, set a course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to announce our new chief engineer. Lieutenant Carey, you kept engineering running smoothly during the past 2 weeks. Thank you for that. I'm happy to serve, Captain. However, the Delta Quadrant requires someone who can improvise when Starfleet protocol fail. Miss Torres. But Captain, I've been a loyal Starfleet officer for years. She's a Maquis, a criminal. If we ignore the last little bit, the rest is kind of like, yeah, you just, you know. Out of line, Lieutenant. My decision stands. Dismissed. Miss Torres, or should I say Lieutenant Torres. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I hope we can learn to work together. Fine. I'll keep your ship running, but don't think I'll forget it was you who got us into this situation. I trust you handle engineering with equal determination. Don't worry, Fortune's in good hands. Captain. You'll have assistance. Commander Chakotay highly recommended both Ensign Seska and crewman Jonas, both Maquis. Well, that's not so bad. At least I'll have someone to rant about Starfleet regulations to. Don't worry, B'Elanna. We'll find ways to adapt to Starfleet. We always have. Anything you need, just say the word, Lieutenant. You can count on me. Just do your job, Jonas. That's all I need. Pretty brusque for someone who was actually just saying, yeah, I'm here. I'll help you. Not the best way to start, I think. You start right away. Reaching the Alcast planet, and we've got plenty of work to do. Okay, so a few things I want to do differently from last run. We know we need to get the 1500 food. That is paramount, because 57 deuterium per round is way too much. So let's scan everything. Let's see if we can grab some food from somewhere. There's nothing there. It's going to be missions. Don't know what the love heart is, but we have a love heart. We have a repair bay, which might be cheaper to do a repair bay than doing our own repairs. Not sure which is the cheapest option. Tritanium, we need that. More tritanium, perfect, yes. Fuel is good for now. We have no food in this system at the moment, which is unfortunate. Fuel is good. We got almost max capacity here. The uranium is also pretty good. I'm going for tritanium. I think get both tritanium deposits, then refuel tritanium, and then we see about the repairs. And probably refuel a bit more. Let's see the ship though. So we do need 35 tritanium to get a... actually, I do want 50, because I want to get this deck up and running, right? It's a bigger deck. But it does have the whole deck inside, so it's kind of the same. Let's go for this deck. Let's go for this deck. So we want to get 50 tritanium if we can get that. And that's the closest source. Cargo level 2. So can we now... the Bussard collectors. We don't have the 40 yet. And that means combat. We need to get... Captain's acknowledgement, so we get more morale after one battle. We got enough science for this, so no problem. So let that run. It's just a freebie, we'll keep going. One sec. So we don't have a wasted assembler here. We don't have a shuttle. I could fix a shuttle bay, but I don't want to right now, so I'm going to go for the cheap option. Also the lowest risk, I think. And get actually... ooh. Oh, the lithium. We might just want to upgrade the warp core as soon as possible, actually. But first, first things first. Can I get life support on? We need 50... Okay, we need 10 more. 10 more, please. Let's fuel up before we go there. This will give us the most, but also risky. Let's go for 375, that's fine. There we go. Tritanium more. Upgrade warp to level 2, that's indeed a goal of ours. That's unlucky. That's really unlucky. Look at that, 47 out of 50. Okay, that's unfortunate. Our hull is almost done though, so I'm just gonna grab the uranium. That's good. Captain's acknowledgement, so now people will be will be more happy after a victory. I do need to get this one. This costs 5. Yeah, we'll do that. Because we do need to get improved disruptor. Sorry, improved phaser fire rate, we need that. That's mandatory. I can't skip out on that. So we still need 50... Yeah, we need 3 more uranium. We should take out... we can get 69 here with a high risk, with a phaser beam. We don't have a shuttle. So... Yeah, this is the option you have. And we did. Look at that, we are overloaded on the uranium, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Our hull's about to be fixed anyway, so just leave that. We take the fuel. Bussard collectors, we only have that option. Nice. Then let's do the main mission. Everything is just ticking away. We might get some titanium on the way over. Captain, reach your destination. Orders. Well, send your way, team. And while we decide who's going to be sent away, we have some ads to wait for, so let's get that ready. Actually, there you go. Yeah, sometimes it waits a while, so Let's activate the music and let's wait for the ads to be gone. You will not miss a thing. And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Let's get everything ready and we'll continue. So for the next mission here, you take Tuvok because I want to level up Tuvok because I think he's awesome and he can basically do all things. Now I also want to level up Cass because she can mostly do all things as well. And we need some engineering wizard. I could bring Balana for funsies. She's level 1. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Start the mission. Captain, we've arrived. Half the crew must be down there. How should we proceed? Oh, we didn't bring Neelix, which is kind of stupid. Oh well. We also got this weird reward, which I have no clue what it is. This is this yellow thingy. I don't know. We can do analyze vegetation. Oh, this gets also the most food. Oh well, unfortunate. This one is a guaranteed success with Cass there, so analyze the vegetation and locate food sources, yes. The Way team analyzes the local vegetation and gathers a variety of plants, including delicious-looking apples and peculiar roots. Concerns about edibility remain. I have no clue what this is. Receive your signal about the ship in orbit, Captain. And Seska is missing, and we can't locate her combat signal. Orders, Captain. We don't have enough space for more uranium. Fuel would be nice, but not desperately at the moment. And science is good and easy, so why not science? Now next up I see weapon fire. So let's keep Tuvok available. Let's use you two here to succeed here. I don't think that's correct, but I'll take it. The team's tracking skills pay off. Footprints reveal Seska went inside the cave. Captain, we're hearing voices inside the cave. Orders! In my brain! The cave. We still can't fit any... I mean, for the titanium? That's a 60 though. It's a high risk. Oh, fire. Fire! Yes. Readying for combat proves wise. Kazon emerge, blasting. The team prevails on cave. Why were there Kazons in there? Is Seska safe? We got it. Well, we got it soon. Captain, we're inside the cave, but no sign of Seska. I want to keep Tuvok ready for the next one. I want to keep him ready. Try to locate her combat signal. Yes, let's do that. No rewards, but it's fine. Guaranteed success, I'll take. The new transmitting signal guides the team direct to Seska's hiding spot. Relieved, she recounts a Kazon ambush while gathering mushrooms. Mushrooms. Captain, another place under control. We're taking heavy fire. We have a Tuvok over here. And that's the best chance we have, so... and also really good rewards. So, Tuvok! Do Tuvok things. And we're successful. Never punished. The team unleashes hell. Lethal phaser fire, eliminating the Kazon. They retreat and beam back. Back aboard Voyager. The Kazon? Be back to Voyager? What? We have Kazons aboard. Mission complete. Sometimes the grammar is weird in this game. Anyway, XP! Oh, so close to level 4. So close. Captain, the away team is back with Ensign Seska, and quite a haul. Should we move to the cargo bay? I appreciate Neelix's enthusiasm, but I'm concerned about the long-term viability of these food sources and their actual nutritional value. Simply having a lot of it doesn't solve a problem. A valid point, Commander. But the food analyzed in the science lab. So now we still need to collect the food. But we now have some science stuff. This is almost done, right? 8 cycles remaining. Maybe not done quickly, but it's fine. What do we want to do? We want to get one of these up. I think I want to get the big deck up first. Even though I would like to go top down, but let's do the big deck first. Yes. Repair that, please. 8 cycles. In the meantime, the Aero Shuttle Bay. We can't repair that because we need to turn it on. Only they're repairing our hull, but that's done. Gonna sign for hull repair because the hull is already being repaired. Hull is fully operational. And now we can repair this. And I will repair the shuttle bay as well. Bam. Probably don't have it on all the time, but it will be repaired. And there we go, I think. Yeah. So while that is going on, we need to wait anyway. Our fuel is good. Don't need it instantly. The uranium I'd love to grab, so let's grab some uranium. Yeah, because there's quite a lot here. And then we go for a secondary mission. Also want to know what this heart thing is. We can collect a lot of stuff, but have a risk of taking damage. I'll take the damage option, and hopefully we're lucky. Nice. Then let's see what the hell this is, because I have no clue. Shuttle bay repaired. Thank you. Good. We now have a shuttle bay. Functional one. Everything seems to be going in order. This is 4 cycles away. Good. The inhabitants, known as Shikarans, are practically rolling out the red carpet, inviting the crew to spend days relaxing on the world, promising a prime opportunity to boost morale and finally get some rest. Oh, it's actually simply morale. But that's nice. Accept the offer and grant some shore leave. I hope we don't get in the unlucky part, but there's always a chance. Okay, 400 morale. Bam. During shore leave, the crew discovers the Shikarans possess advanced space folding technology capable of sending Voyager over halfway over the half current. This may be the best opportunity to return home. Offer Federation knowledge, secure any necessary means, or look at Shikaran who are willing to share it with official approval. Let's do the knowledge for science. Sounds good. Modified trajectory matrix unlocked in the tech tree. Nice. These kind of things are important. For a little science, we'll take that. Secondary mission. Yeah, we take fuel afterwards. Life support ready. Combat tier 2 also unlocked. That means I want to get my improved phaser rate, but we don't have the science for that. No, we'll get that later. We'll get it when we have science. Ready, you? We now can have trades. Nice. Actually, since I believe Cass is not doing anything, right? Why is... Oh wait, why is Chakotay not anywhere? Chakotay? Didn't I assign you to the phaser control room, Mr. Chakotay? Please go there and do that. Thank you. Good. We now have 119 power usage, so we need to get our warp upgraded. How much does it need? Probably a lot more uranium. No, tritium is our bottleneck. We can fix that. We can fix it easily. So at the moment, no problem. We need a bit more science point and tritium. Those are the options. Captain, we reach our destination. Orders. Send an away team to the mysterious planetoid. So I see some violence, which means we need a Vulcan. Doctoring is an option. We could bring Cass for that. 44 is pretty good, actually. And then we need engineer as well. We could bring B'Elanna. I prefer to bring someone who can do more than one thing. Although Tom Paris's engineering skills is pretty lackluster. But if he doesn't level up, you know, he doesn't get there. So let's bring Tom. Captain, we're inside a cave system, and the tricores are picking up strong dilithium signatures. Orders. Let's see, a phaser drill for 30. We can fit that. Titanium is our bottleneck. We do have a 6. Ooh, that's a really good chance here. Captain, let's see. Blast a hole into the cave wall. I think we can do that. Seems okay, safe. It is. The team blasts a hole in the rock face, but there's no dilithium, though their tracker still pick up on the signature. What's going on? My friend, time to go. Thank you for the stream. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, mate. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope your lunch was delicious. And I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good one. Captain, we found a metal door protected by a sophisticated force field. It seems we're not alone. Orders. Well, we're gonna blast the door. Because we can. And it gets us the best rewards. So, yeah. The team destroys the force field and a door with a controls explosion. Revealing a constructed tunnel. They enter. Captain, we're standing in a kind of operating room, and someone has acquired quite a collection of organs. No sign of anyone alive. Well, we got an Ocampo over here, who apparently knows things. We'll see. At least let Tuvok rest. I'm curious if he will be fully rested after this, so we let him not do anything here. And recognize some of the organs. They're familiar looking, apparently. Cass's medical knowledge enables her to examine the organs. It seems infected with a strange flesh-eating disease. Ew. Suddenly, a secret door swings open, and a hooded figure rushes out, holding a tricorder-like device. Captain, threat established. Orders. Violence seems to be the option here. We could also retreat. 3 dilithium is really... the risk is high. I'd rather not have Tuvok die again. Yeah, we'll find our stuff somewhere else. Retreat! Retreat. Critical success on retreating. We're very good at running away. Focus, the team tactically withdraws from the chamber and beams back to Voyager. Lots of XP. Yeah, there we go. Now, I'm not sure if their skills go up. I do expect them to go up. I'm not sure if they do. Captain, the away team has returned. It was a close call. Quite. We cannot draw any definitive conclusions as to what was down there. What about a guess, Lieutenant? A guess. We're dealing with a species that appropriates organs, and our away team almost contributed to their collection. However, the why is not clear. Captain, an alien ship just left the planetoid at warp speed. We can still follow the Iron Trail. Take a pursuit. Yes. What chance to find why? Follow them. The warp core. Let's see, we were lacking in the radium. I think we got that now, right? Do we have enough to get a better warp core? The answer is yes. Grab that. Need that. That's vital. More power and stuff. This one is open, so we need to start opening up rooms. So let's dig that up, and let's dig that up. Good talk. Fuel is fine. We use most of the lithium, but it was important here. And we need to go here for the mission. I'd like to get some uranium. Let's get the uranium here, and then we go on with mission. Life support and main engineering is done. Morale up, nice. So now I have we can use extra uranium. I can't do it right now because I used too much already. So I want to turn it up. We do need to get food, which is our main priority. That's fixed. That keeps going. We get that room cleared. Let's do a simple one, right? We're gonna open out a lot of rooms. I mean, 70 is a lot, though. Let's use 70. Let's see if we get lucky. We didn't, but we didn't get damage for it, so it's fine. Continue the mission. Ruined room fixed. Another ruined room. Open that. Ruined room fixed. Fix that one. We're getting a lot of resources here. Not sure what to put in it yet. We should have no science enough to do things, right? Engineering. The Bussard collectors. I need 40. That means we just barely got the science, so I kind of need to make sure we got the tritium before we continue. Yeah. And we might get some here. Captain, reach your destination. Continue. The alien ship dropped out of warp and went inside an asteroid. Do we follow? Scan it first. What are we dealing with? Strange, I can't scan the interior. The surface stratum is a tritium alloy, not a natural formation. It seems like someone built this asteroid. Enter it. Take us in. Let's see what they're up to. Now, I never completed this mission, because I always fail at this, because it seems random to me. Voyager plunged into the heart of the asteroid and encountered an unexpected sight. A vast chamber with mirrored walls, creating endless reflections of the alien starship and Voyager. Lost in a sea of duplicates, the crew must act before they are ambushed. Hall of Mirror. Can we identify the real ship? We're still picking up on the iron trail, but I could have left the fake ones, so we fly straight through these walls. We can fire torpedoes. Navigate through the mirror hole. Full iron trail. Full risk. We got up plus 40% now for some reason. Let's Tom navigate through the mirror hole. It's your moment to shine, Lieutenant Paris. Get us through these mirrors. My pleasure, Captain. Just another Tuesday flight and success. And we're through. Didn't promise too much. Not a single scratch, huh? The scanners are picking up 2 weak bioelectric signatures in front of us. They're powering up the engine, Captain. Now, this one always fails. So far. So I'm curious if it will actually do it. Let's beam them to our ship. Lock onto bioelectric signatures and beam them aboard. It actually worked. We got them, Captain. In the transport room, the captured aliens materialize. Their bodies ravaged by rots. The crew exchange uneasy glances. What has caused the aliens' horrifying disfigurements? You board the Federation starship Voyager and Captain Janeway. I'm Dareth, and this is Mothura. We are of the Vididian Solidarity. I demand an explanation for what happened in the caves. I'm so very sorry that we tried to attack you. Normally we harvest from the dead, but time was running short. It is the phage, you see. My people have been stricken by this disease for eons. It consumes our bodies, eats us up alive. The only way to fight is to gather organs and craft them. I'm in mortal peril and in dire need of a lung, but this is not your problem, Captain. Let's go and you never see us again. We can create artificial lungs or transport donor lungs. Artificial lungs seems the way. It's risky. It might be only a temporary solution, but we could create artificial lungs. Captain, the procedure was successful, but the phage disease was already unfortunately begun to attacking the new organ. It will only be a temporary solution. It was a success, holy hell. I take all the time I can get. Thank you. I will never forget your mercy, Captain Janeway. As a token of my gratitude, take our surgical device. It will help you. I hear the thing is awesome. Thank you, Mothura. Farewell. Help me return to our old course. We got the phage successful. Also, is it the captain got XP? I didn't know the captain could get XP. That's nice. That's real nice. I never succeeded with this one. So, let's see. Science is good. We have no extra titanium, so there's no point there. We need to get out of here to get to some place which has food. Let's go here and hope they have something for us. And as you see, our dilithium is going down real fast. I don't want to get too much, but I think we can take this room as well. This is gonna be, yeah. And there's also titanium on that one, so that's good. We're getting more deuterium, that's fine. Ready that. Let's see. Ah, yes, perfect. I go for the Bizarre Collectors, as usual, yes. Not the highest risk, not the highest chance we get the right stuff. We got a little bit of hull damage, it's fine. Let's scan the rest. I want to make sure we get that mission done, because morale is important. Oh, choice. I like choice planets. Choice always good. And titanium, nice. Ooh, yes, let's have that. Nothing to reveal there. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, food. Yes, we need food as well. I need to get a food storage going. That's something I need to do. Maybe I have to actually drop some uranium, or... Actually, we can just make another storage room for now. At least for now. Let's get some storage over there. It'll probably be temporary. Actually... That would do. We need the food storage. Right next to mess hall seems fine. Okay, let's get... Or... I want to go over here because I can get double fuel and just get the mission done. Okay, rooms are done. We have now a lot of titanium, so let's get the research going because we do want to get our freebies. There, you, freebies, go. And do I want to build more? Don't really think at the moment. I've got some people without houses, we need to fix it as well. That's good. This one will be set for food. We can't miss anyone. That's a problem. I don't need this right now. Switch off. That's 6 personnel we got back. Switch that on. And it's going to be food. So we need 1500 of that. That's fine. We start collectors. Get us some more. Yeah, there we go. Can turn the power again. Switch on. Switch on. We don't have the houses. I need to unlock the crew quarters, of course. That's all we need to unlock. At the moment, I'm not too unhappy. But I will... 1, 2, 3, 4. So ready? Let's put one there. Yeah. Just so we have a bit more. I want the 4 open. I want to make a another phaser control room over there. That's the plan. And I might just build 2 of them. So we get some positive morale. That should do. With our 30 people here, we can fit 24 in here. And then we should start unlocking the actual good crew quarters. Let's see, where are we? We just fixed this one. We did. This one, let's even get above 900. I'll take this one. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Also, I did see that we had too much storage for... The cargo bay here is for uranium. This one is for food. Yes. This one should be... where's number 3? Because I see here a 2000 capacity for deuterium. That means we have 2 cargo bays for deuterium, which is too many. I shouldn't have that many. This is phase control. Mercy. Mess hall, cargo bay. This is the food one. The uranium one. Is there has something has there been updates? Oh, no, this is the cargo bay for this the actual cargo. It should be 1500. We did get the upgrade for more storage in the cargo base, but this one is normal. I'm confused. Key storage for all regions by 50%. Do you want to keep this cargo here, I wonder? I'm not sure if I do. I don't mind this one. This is usually my cargo bay. Actually, I do mind that. Because this could be nice. I could do science over here. This is going to be crew. Science. This could be cargo. So this cargo bay could be improved if we want to. Yeah, I will do that. I will make this a better cargo bay. They will be here. Then we need more titanium, of course, for all the other things. Oh, we haven't scanned this one. There. It's food. Food is good. Since we need food most... Unless I can get titanium from it, I wonder. Uranium. Gathering food. Get a both resource for shuttles. Ooh, it requires 2 shuttles though. I'm going for food. Yeah, that's our main mission. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Fuel is getting low again. I want to grab the radium, grab the food, and then go here for our fuel. I think it won't. This is 6 cycles away. Might be too far. We need to make sure we get the fuel first. Emergency quarters are done. -2. We got some sick people, that's why it's a minus. I might turn in another. Yeah, put in another. It's fine. We can get resource, we can get them for free back, so it's fine. Cargo is being raided. That means probably now not useful at the moment. Oh well. Fixed. So this one, because it is the important one, it's going to be fuel, because that's what we need most at the moment. And this one is doing its thing. I wish with hovering over you could see what it was set to. The start collectors, there we go. So now we get some passive income of the radium, which is kind of amazing. Going faster is nice. We don't have signs for it though, so I think we just wait for that. And I think we go with combat now. Get some combat focusing the Bussard collectors as well. Nice, good amount. Tritanium. Emergency quarters done, so everyone is housed. Actually, no, 2 are not housed. 2 are not housed. How much do we need for you? 35 and 70. It's a lot of power we're going to use then if we do that. We're exactly 120 here. 22 is fine. We don't need that much of it. I don't want to do any risks here. Not if I don't need to. Because it's a pretty dangerous area. It's a lot of food and uranium. I'll take it. Yeah, there we go. Maximum efficiency. Our food is getting really good there. Let's get the uranium, because we can. Then the radium fuel. A trade offer. Broken promise, I forgot to do something. Oh, I didn't get to 900. Oh well. Ah well. Tractor is good. Unlucky. Oh, that's really unlucky. We lost more terrain than we actually could gain there. Fuel's getting really low. Now we need a big hole here. Actually 420 is fine. 412 is fine. Don't be orange. Oh, it wasn't orange. I'm going straight for that of fuel. Because we're losing a lot of it. If you know, we just got a way to gain some. 500 is fine. Now we do need to get this torpedo. There we go. Nice. That should be enough to get a little bit more research done. We're getting high enough with the radium, not too worried about that. So, can we fly out of here? I don't think we need to go to another place where we can find some more fuel. So, do you want to fly here? Because we've actually, yeah, here, because I have a good chance. That was an interceptor. Let's go here. We should be able to fly there barely. Battery compartments. Can't do that, nope. Can't do that. Because it requires reach we don't have. A trade-off. Scans have discovered a wormhole. The subsurface disturbance indicates collapsing rapidly. Ooh, that's good. What do we do now? We don't have much time to investigate. Investigate right away. Morale up, that's good. This is food. Not a lot of it. Beam ward. Send shuttle. I could activate a shuttle. Let's activate a shuttle. That would require... how much power do you need? 8 power. From somewhere. You are already turned off. We could turn off the torpedo launch for a bit. And let's see. Do we have a good trade here? Awful trade. This means actually turn you off as well. There. That should give us enough to turn you on. And then we try that again, shall we? Send a shuttle. And don't crash my shuttle, please. 200. 200 will have to do. And the ads are here. The ads have arrived. We shall await the ads. Have some music. I'm not research anything. I need to get some more research going because I need a second research station. That's kind of necessary. Just so we don't have times where we are not researching anything, because that's all wasted time if we're not researching anything. Also, oh, I thought the music wasn't working. It is working. It is working. We're good. We're good. So far, so good, actually. We might actually end this stream with a working run that is not dead. We might actually do that. Would be a first. And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Let's set it all up so it's correct again. I don't know why I'm here. There, yes. And this button as well. Good. Buttons have been pressed. We're all ready. I do want to get this deuterium here. Read fuel, and then I'll see what the rest of the system has to offer. 731 or 731. This one has the highest chance to get correct. I just hope the shell doesn't break. It doesn't. Good. Great success. Now let's see what's the rest here. It's food. Uranium. Okay, all that stuff. There is a timer on this secondary mission, which I'd love to succeed, or at least give a try. So I will go for it. We have now fuel. There's fuel right next door, so let's go there. See if we can make that work. And we're close to getting the Neelix thing, so that's nice as well. Captain, reached our destination. Orders. Continue, of course. Captain, we're approaching the wormhole. On screen. The view screen shows only the vast stardust expanse of Delta Quadrant, but the coordinates indicate Voyager has arrived. Where is it? The wormhole, a supposed ticket home, remains stubbornly invisible. It's just a wormhole. It could go anywhere. And you can actually see it, which is weird, because a wormhole should be black, right? Are we in visual range? Affirmative, Captain. This must be the smallest wormhole on record. Magnify. Even magnified, the wormhole remains a frustratingly small blip on the screen. Disbelief and a flick of despair cross the bridge crew's faces. Is it the only hope of returning home? No, of course not, it isn't. It's small. The aperture is about 30 centimeters in diameter, but it's large enough for a message. It could carry a data transmission to Federation space in minutes, if Federation space is on the other side, yes. We still have to find out if it goes anywhere near the Alpha Quadrant. We could send a probe beforehand. A modified probe would have a greater chance of success, but it would require time and resources. Make a better probe. A modified probe it is. A blueprint, yes. Make the probe. The probing. power. Do we have enough for this? Yes, we do. And that means crafting. Make a probe. 6 cycles. Okay. Research. We should be able to do something now. I'd like to go for combat. Improved phaser fire rate. Yes. And we need to get research the apple-like fruit in a science laboratory. Research the fruit. Good, that also needs to be done. This is so hard to see, and it's only foundable here, and it's underneath the main thing, so it's kind of like, yeah. I missed it the last time. Caused some problems. That's good enough, though. Now, our fuel is, once again, pretty far down. I do want to grab the food as soon as we can, but first the fuel. Because we're right here anyway. We need a lot of fuel. Not good. No damage. Oh, we got an ambush. 92. Vidian. Yeah, I do like Neelix, I think. Yeah.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. Destroy the weapon systems,
Moving
please.
to attack the front, Captain.
Torpedo tubes are offline at the moment. What if he's attacking us? Vidians, weren't we friendly with you?
Ability ready, Captain.
Activate Kim. Mr. Tuvok, is
Ability
good.
ready, Captain.
Neelix, give us a speech. Maybe we can do Tuvok again before Kim resets.
Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, we could. We could. Weapons have been destroyed, it seems. Orders. Let's go and destroy their shield.
Moving to attack
Seems
the
good.
starboard side, Captain.
They can't fight back anymore. The weapons are taken out offline. Although we seem to be in the wrong side of ship.
Ability ready, Captain.
We are. That's the wrong way around, but fine.
Ability ready,
Neelix,
Captain.
do your thing.
Ability ready, Captain.
And since that's destroyed as well, let's destroy something else of them. How about their engines? They don't need those anymore, do they? Victory! Glorious! Deuterium, Tritanium, and Morale. All good stuff. And we got extra morale because we got the research done. Our hull's a bit dented, but it's fine. We got some fuel, so I want to get this duranium. It's nice and to have that. Apples and roots. Researched. Good. That means it doesn't instantly go back to the research we were doing, so that's at least good. We got a signal. State of flux. As the commander feared, the Leola routes aren't a long-term solution. We need to find other ways to stock our pantry. Suggestions. Captain, I was thinking about building a hydroponics bay. It would give the crew a chance to reconnect with the natural process of growing food. We could also hit up some local trading stations with the Aero Shuttle, barter for supplies, do little Delta Quadrant grocery shopping, so to speak. But Captain, there are so many plants out there. We just need to keep exploring to find one brimming with the most delicious, nutritious delicacies. Think of the culinary adventures. Sorry. Hydroponics, trade, exploration, all valid options, thank you. Oh Captain, regardless of your choice, the raw ingredients still need to be prepared. Naturally, I'd be honored to apply my culinary skills. However, the mess hall lacks a proper galley. Would you be willing to sacrifice your private dining room for the greater good of the crew? I'm wonderful! I get straight to work away. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Neelix is here. We still need to get the 1500s. Oh, we need to upgrade it. Yeah, the upgrades. Upgrade it. Yes, do the upgrades. And then, that's fine. Doesn't say how long it will take. So we'll let that go. Fine. Grab stuff. The most amount is here, shuttle or ambush? Let's go for shuttle. Okay. No ambush. Good. Get some more get some more power. Some more fuel. Shuttles are good for this, actually. Might want to use more shuttles. Ooh, close. Oh well. Got some more. The mission is 2 cycles away. Let's go. Because we did do the research on some things. Is that enough? Captain, reach your destination. Orders. Continue. The probe is ready. Enter the probe. Do it. Success. Nice. Then manipulate the incoming, Captain. The view screen shows a green vortex. The image transmitted by the probe from inside the micro wormhole. A sense of wonder and anxiety fills the bridge. What's on the other side? It doesn't look like any wormhole I've ever seen. It must be old, decaying. Any idea where a probe will end up, Ensign? No, but the phase variance in the radiation stream? It's stuck. Can it break free? Unlikely. Wait, it was just scanned by someone else. Hail them. Use the probe to reinforce the signal. Receiving an answer, Captain. On screen. This is Captain Catherine Jane with the Federation starship Voyager. Who's receiving this communication? I'm Tanak Armor of the Romulan Astrophysical Academy. Science vessel Talvath. Location Alpha Quadrant, Sector 1385. What are your coordinates? We're in a Delta Quadrant, but since it hasn't been charted, I can't specify our exact location. Delta Quadrant? On a Federation starship called Voyager? I've not heard of a ship with that name. It's new, but not classified. Surprising. Romulans are usually well informed. I've been in deep space for over a year. I'm not privy to the latest intelligence. I'm sure my government knows of any Federation expeditions to the Delta Quadrant. It's a complicated story. Please, if you could. I don't believe you. You're undoubtedly still in the Alpha Quadrant. I ask again. What are your coordinates? Convinced with technical facts? Use logic? Or telling the truth? I see a 45% over here. Establish logic. Understand your concern. Naturally, the Roman Empire does not want Starfleet spying on science vessels. However, wouldn't a spy come up with a more plausible lie? Great success. Implausible, but I will believe you for now. Thank you, Captain Armor. Can you help us get in contact with Starfleet? Starfleet? You aren't making this any easier, Captain. Linked beaming unlocked in the science factory. Yes, this one is insane. Captain, we should try using the visual link signal to beam our crew to the Romulan ship. Linked beaming unlocked in the science factory. Yes. That's never been done before. We've tested it. Would you be willing to assist us, Captain Ramor? Fine, but you will beam me to your ship and back, and then I'll see what I can do from you. Armor out. Captain, I'm not convinced of the Romulan benevolence. I will look further into him in Starfleet databanks. So now we have science to do, which is probably going to interfere with our phaser fire. It's going to cost me the investment in that, which is But I think we have to do it right now, because I believe this actually closes if I don't do it right now. So no items to analyze. Okay, 11 cycles, we can't do that. Tech tree. So we need linked transporting. It's probably science then, right? Phonics. Linked beaming. Yes. We need 40 science for it. Okay, we need to wait anyway for the science. So I hope we have enough. I'm just gonna wait. Wait, 40 science. There's a lot of science actually to get. Is there a way to get more science in this system? Any science in the system, please? Don't see science here. That's a problem. That is a problem. And I need fuel as well. But first, how are we doing the ship? Has Neelix been established? It doesn't say. Oh, it seems to be almost done. It doesn't say how long it will take, but it seems almost done. So let's fly. I need to get the fuel and the food going. That's all done. Good. Enable the Neelix. Neelix has been enabled. Normal food rations. No morale bonus for this, but at least Neelix is doing things. And now we're using absolutely food instead of our fuel to do things. And now we can fly a lot further. Kind of need it. Captain, we're picking up a distress call. On screen. Anyone who can hear this message. Lost control of the bridge. Ship is falling apart. Help now, please. Captain, this may be a trap. Analyze the damage on the Skazon ship. Can we determine if they sustain genuine damage? Its fluctuating nucleogenic particles might indicate a reactor breakdown on board. General scan. Let's see what we're dealing with. The ship is identical to the Kazon midstream raider we previously encountered, Captain. The Kazon Nistrum is one of the most violent sects in the entire Kazon Collective. More ships around? Nothing showing up, Captain. Okay, investigate then. We could make more friends or enemies. Okay. So we need a lot of science. Actually, we got some science now. We got now 40, which is what we need, right? Don't know how we got that so fast, so quickly, but I'll take instant science. Don't know how that happened, but sure. Link beaming, activate. I need to turn the other one off, don't I? Combat. Abort. Waste of resources, but it's fine. Science. Linked beaming. Begin that now. It's 12 cycles. That's a long time. But as fast as we can make it work, so it will have to do. And now we're finally no longer draining so much fuel. We do need a lot though, so I'm just gonna go for, yep, the most. And again, please. And we're finally out of the stress. Don't have torpedoes on, so we're just gonna go for any leftover. Oh, unfortunate. Storage is fine, right? 2750? Wow. I think something is wrong with my capacity, because that just doesn't seem to make sense. How can we carry so much? Has there been an update where you can just store more? Because normally it should be around this number. It should be exactly this number. Oh wait, we only have one cargo bay and we... It's only one though. Got this one here, which has been improved for 750. So we should be able to get 1750. Where is that 1,000 coming from? I have questions, because this is another cargo bay, but this one for yeah, it's all set for it. So we got this cargo bay set of fuel, and this cargo bay set for fuel. Okay, one of them should have been on the uranium. This is for food, of course. So this one should be the uranium. There we go. And now it should be down to 2250. Still 500 more than normal. Wait. We can always carry 1,000 deuterium. That's the base you can store. Has this research that we have made something somewhere? Is it engineering? Might be. Has cargo by level 2 also improved my basic storage capacity? I think it did. But that doesn't make sense. I mean, 750 here then, right? So we have 1750 base, and I have an improved source for it, which is also 750. So that would make the numbers correct. It's kind of weird that we can... This shouldn't also apply to the base. So if I... Let's see, this should be a higher number then. Because then the base storage is also 1,000. It also be about 20,000, 2,000. So I'm kind of curious why we can store so much. I mean, I like it. I just don't know how it happens. Oh well, it's magic. Let's just say magic. But we're good. I think we're good. Research being done. Anything in the system going to get? Yes, the uranium. We have space for it now. And we still have to get the food. So let's get the food. It doesn't matter what food we have. It's just the total amount we need to have been above 1,500. Link beaming. Let's get back to our combat. Because I want those phasers done. We want to get a 600, right? We can fit that. Yeah, we can. That should be enough. Yep. Captain, you simply must see the cargo bay. Our pantry is positively bursting with the most magnificent delicacies. Now the hard work is behind us, we can finally move on to the fun part, the preparation. Just imagine the possibilities. Takar loggerhead eggs, whisked to perfection. A hearty little root pilaf, followed by a decadent L'Oreal pudding. I promise you, your taste buds will melt away. I can't tell if he means that literally. Yes, taste buds melting. Ew. You gotta upgrade the bay? I did upgrade the bay. The bay has been upgraded, and one of them is upgraded. In the case, the results speak for themselves. Our food stores are well stocked. Mission accomplished. Captain, well done. Morale up. Main mission accomplished. Nice. Very nice. I hope we can finish this as well. We just did the research there. And we're gonna fly it back instantly, because I believe there's a timer on this. Yeah, this is the timer. It's right there. Didn't know there was actually a timer on screen. Captain, reach your destination. Orders. Well, we return later for this one, because, unfortunately, the time has come that I have to call it. Because I need to go for the grocery shopping in a bit. Tomorrow we might be able to go a little bit further, but not today. So, hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be continuing tomorrow. See if we can find the Eye of the Needle. See if we can talk to the Romulan guy and teleport him towards us. It's actually going good, guys. We're actually succeeding. Our morale is good. Our HP is decent. I mean, we could use a bit more, but it's decent. Our storage is insane and mysterious. Mostly mysterious and insane. I mean, if you want to know, I upgraded this cargo bay here. This one is the one that's upgraded. It's the only one. This one is not upgraded over here. It's 500. And we had a third one here. Yeah, this one also not upgraded. The uranium. This one is for food. And this one is for deuterium. If there's another one that I'm missing, let me know. But I think those are the only 3 I built. I was actually planning to only build 2. This is engineering offices. So I don't think we've missed any. And they should give it up to 750. Plus the 1000 base. So it should be 1700. Somehow, somewhere we're getting 500 more. It's like we have another cargo base somewhere else. Which I don't think we have. It's exactly 500, so I don't know. Maybe this counts as cargo as well. Sounds odd, but don't know. Anyways, distractions and things. We could open another life support if we want to. Another. That's tempting. But it will all be done tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna give the count to someone else. You know what? I'm gonna send you over to see some ferrets in actions. It's a ferret rescue. I'm gonna send you to, if I can actually find it. And they are fully funded by people just watching the streams. So there's no other need or anything else to help them out. You just watch their streams, and they get the money to keep the animals healthy. And I think that's a great thing to do. So I'm going to send you over to Ferret Software. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye. Activate. Engage. And for everyone on the YouTube side, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. You can always go to Ferret Software yourself. Just Google it on put in Twitch. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye. And I have to find the right button. Where's my button? There's my button.